Alright, hi guys. It's Casey from Heir to the Crown. My bandmates are all behind the camera because they're lounging and relaxing, and I have to be forced to stand in the sun to tell you guys that if you haven't seen it already on all our social media, we have shared that we are playing a show with Born of Osiris on July 14th. It's a Thursday. Yes. Thank you, Peanut Gallery. We are very stoked to be on this show. We're also playing the show with our guys in Bleed the Masses. Thank you to Terry Harper for putting us on this show. If you guys need tickets, I'm saying this again, if you need tickets, hit any of us up. Myself, Riley, Daniel, or Austin. If you need tickets, guys. They're $23. Yep. If you spend $25, we'll give you a bracelet. That's it. We hope to see you guys at the show, and you are worth it. We love you. Yo, intro time. Yo, what up? Yo, intro time. Yo. Audio started. Video
What's up, guys?
started.
Camera there? Camera there?
Yep.
Welcome.
That's your camera. That's our
Not
camera.
make the same joke 3 podcasts in a row. Welcome to Heir to the Cast.
How you guys doing today?
Yeah.
Woo, woo.
We are in a new
Location.
location for the podcast.
Yep. We're at my house today. Oh, flip this around. Break your e-stick. We're at my house today. We're going to switch it up a little bit. Just a little bit more roomy. Got a big couch. Things are a lot more comfortable here. Hopefully the lighting's better.
Yeah,
it's
warmer.
Yeah.
Many reasons why we're excited to be here. We got Bandpa on the podcast.
How's it going?
Back again.
Oh my God, he's back again.
I'm back.
How you doing, Bandpa?
I'm doing fine. How's everybody else?
Good.
Good.
Life been treating you all right?
Yeah, so far, so good. Except
good.
it's cold. I don't like this cold
Yeah,
stuff.
fuck
Yeah.
that shit.
Old people aren't built for the cold.
No. Especially when you got titanium hips. That really goes against the cold.
So you're a cyborg.
I'm a cyborg.
Nice.
Man. I am.
Sick.
It
Okay.
is. I gotta oil them up every once in a while, man. I get all.
Start going Tin Man on us.
There you go.
For sure.
Damn it.
All right. That sounds good. I remember you telling me a story, so I wanted to touch on this first thing. You told me when you were younger that your dad converted a bus. Mm-hmm. Correct?
Yep.
So give me some info on that.
Well, let's see. I was around 12, maybe 13, and my dad and his best friend bought an old school bus, and they just junked it, took everything out of the inside, and made it a camper.
Sure.
Okay? And then come that summer, well, we painted it. All right, we painted it like a sky blue, baby blue, you know, that color, and put giant, humongous flowers.
Okay.
You know, big
Like hippie bus.
daisies. Yeah, that's what it was. It was our hippie bus. Man.
Gotcha.
You know, Dad let his hair grow. He started growing a beard, and we hit the road for 2 months in that bus, and us and his best friend, his family. So altogether, there was 6 kids,
Okay.
4 adults,
Okay.
Holy
and
crap.
1 dog
And 1 dog. And this is a full-size school bus.
on
Wow.
a full-size school bus.
What's the dog's name?
The dog's name was Pierre.
Pierre.
Yeah,
He was a French dog,
He was
obviously.
he was like a French type, big French poodle, you know. But he wasn't the kind where had the curly type looking hair. He had the long hair and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
you know. He got lost on the trip anyway.
Oh, damn.
Another hippie bus took him. He got on their bus. And, there you go. Yeah, there you go. You know, I don't know where it was at. You know,
The
somewhere-
true French dog.
You realize this was
Really?
gonna be
Took off.
Yeah,
this was gonna be a tragedy story.
that was on the way back. You know, the whole trip on the way
You
there.
see him in another bus looking out
we
the
had some
window,
big
smoking a
tragedy times
cigarette.
there. I mean, just
Oh,
about
sure.
real bad tragedy.
Comment a
times.
heart if you miss Pierre.
Oh,
Yeah, like this video for Pierre.
All right, so
Yeah.
1 dog, 4 adults,
4 adults.
6 kids.
Yep.
Full-size school bus.
Yep.
Bathroom.
Yep. Wait, there's 7 kids. Let me change that. Yeah.
Was there a shitter?
Yeah, had a bathroom.
Okay.
Little porta potty, little like closet you can go sit in. Little...
Okay, my question
Sure.
is, did it just splat to the road?
No.
Below?
No, they had it all like
Like an RV would be.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
that
Because I think if you just make it to where
That's not good.
No. Yeah, I think that's like hazardous waste.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Technically,
That's very illegal.
Yeah, that could
Yeah,
that's
shit
really not
through a
good.
hole in the road.
It's like driving down and just plopping down.
Somebody following you. Somebody had shit on my hood.
Poop splatter on your.
Oh my god. Human turd on
Yeah,
your tire.
So you said you were 12 or 13 when that happened.
Yeah, about 13. I think,
So
somewhere
did
in
you
there.
guys I'm assuming you were in school.
Yeah,
So
well, it was the summer. Well,
Yeah, so it was during the summer.
big song, okay, the summer of '69 is when this was, in 1969. Is when this happened.
Like that Brian guy's song.
Yeah.
Brian Wilson.
Figured out, do the math, I was 12 or 13, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And we had good times, and we
That's
had
sick.
some scary times. We went
Give me a scary time.
I mean, Pierre got lost.
No, Pierre ran away.
Well,
Pierre was like, yo.
Pierre got adopted, okay?
He's like, woof, woof,
yeah,
I'm
my
going
good
to-
hippie family, man. He was used to being around stone people anyway.
Yeah, so he's just going to another hippie family. That's
But-
awesome.
That's so funny.
Well, see, one scary. I don't know which one would be the scariest. One scary trip was we was coming out of Arizona or someplace, and we was crossing these railroad tracks, okay, and the bus died. All right, and behind us now we're towing a car, so if anybody wants to go anywhere, we can get in the car and go somewhere.
Right, you don't have to.
So they're towing the car. So the car and the back of the bus is stuck on the tracks.
Holy.
Well, you look down the tracks, wah, wah, sure enough, here comes a train.
Oh my God.
Well, all of us, all the smart people, we run to the front of the bus to get out the front door and shit, because it's going to hit the back of the bus, it's going to hit anything.
Right.
So we all run to the front, we'll get out the front. Well, there's one little dumb girl there. She's a teenager. She goes, "Oh no, I'm scared!" And she runs to the back of the bus and she hides in the back of the bus.
Oh my God.
Debbie, that's the first place that's going to get plowed. Get out the car.
Debbie, go!
But then finally, it started up and we got across the tracks.
Oh my God, that's terrifying.
That was a scary thing.
Yeah, for
The
sure.
other scary thing, we was in Arizona, and we was up in the mountains, and we went to this KOA camp, and the guy didn't like us because we had long hair and stuff, So he said, "Okay, if you're gonna get in my pool, you got to wear hairnets or hair
my
bathing caps,
God.
If you're a long haired guy, you gonna get in my pool, He was one of those fascist sumbitches, So
That's crazy.
Really? So
Fuck
that's what we thought. Okay, so we said, okay, we'll stay out here in a bus. Ain't gonna get in your pool, nothing like that. And then we'll leave in the morning. We'll just take it off. What's the best way to get? We want to go to Tombstone, Arizona, the old tombstones. We're going to check it out. So okay, just your best way to go, the shortest way, just get on this road here, take it, and be on the highway right there down the side of the mountain there.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, man. Cool. So we go get on this road. This was a real cool road. It was a 2-lane on the side of that mountain. No railing, no guardrails, no nothing.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
And a mountain. That's, hello.
Yeah.
And a mountain. That's what you had.
Oh my God.
Okay, so we're on this road, and it's a curvy thing. We're on this road, on this bus. And what's coming? Is a Jeep that's coming at us. And this, we're on this wide bus and pulling the car. Now, wait a minute, how are we both going to fit on this road? This, ain't going to work. So the guy in the Jeep said, well, I can't back out, We can't back up, So he's okay. So he got his Jeep, and he went as far sideways. I mean, I had never seen a guy do this. And he's like,
Okay.
wow, on the mountain. So we
he's
get
a
past
Jeep,
him.
So he took it crawling.
Right.
He went up the side.
He went up the side, so we get past him, and he got past us. Okay?
That's possibly the best car you could have come across.
True.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Jeep that could two-wheel it. So.
But then, okay, after all that, we got down. We almost lost our brakes going down.
Oh.
But we got down, got to KOA camp, another campground. These people were nice, actually.
They're okay with long hair.
Yeah, they're okay with long hairs and beards and everything like this.
Yeah,
Okay, so we're all sitting there by the fire and stuff, and Dad says, Charlie, you ready? Just, yeah, let's go. And all of us boys, we're looking, hey, let's go. We're going to go right around to you guys and check things out. No. You guys stay here. We got something to take care of. We'll be back. Okay, we're going to run the store. Okay. Well, they come back, they're laughing their asses off. So what the hell? So come find out the next day, after we left, that guy's pool was red, because they went and bought a bunch of red dye, dumped in the pool. And then box of tacks just scattered all over his driveway.
Oh my God! Like the guy from before.
Yeah, the guy that made us go down that mountainside.
The fascist that took you down the city road. That's pretty awesome.
Hey, we got the shit to
Karma's a bitch, motherfucker.
That's pretty
You send everybody down a mountain like that, about kill people.
Yeah.
It's good, really easy.
Oh yeah, especially when you knew they're in a bus,
Right.
towing a car.
Right. And he just wanted to be an asshole.
That's awesome. So they dyed his pool and they put a bunch of tacks in his driveway.
Hey, man.
I bet you that guy tried to be nice to people after that.
Hey, you know how I know the statute of limitations is up on that?
Because I'm telling you about it on camera.
Well, because your dad's gone, so it doesn't matter.
They good him.
We good, right?
I was a little kid.
Yeah, you just laughed about it.
Yeah. It was
That's
some fun
crazy,
things,
dude.
you know.
So fun.
Yeah.
So you guys traveled like around the country was the idea, right?
Well, actually, no. We just traveled from here to Arizona
Okay. And then
and back. Like we, went around like different states, like Colorado and Oklahoma and Arizona, just different states in the western part, Nevada, but we didn't go north and didn't go east.
Sure.
Hell with all that, we've seen that stuff before. That's snow and cold weather. We know what that is.
Yeah, fuck that.
So aside from this trip, did you like move a lot as a kid?
Yeah.
So where all have you lived? Like, have you had a residence in?
Well, let's see. Arizona, in the state of Arizona, about 7 times.
Wow.
And it started when I was 6 months old. Because we lived in Flagstaff, Arizona when I was 6 months old. And I got double pneumonia. And then after that, we moved back here.
You had double pneumonia?
Yeah.
Are you sure about
Yeah,
that?
they still see the scar tissue from that. As I got older, you had pneumonia, didn't you? I said, yeah.
That's
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay. So what was your favorite place that you lived, you think? I know you lived in like Texas too, right?
Yeah. I lived in Texas after I got older, not as an adult, I lived there by myself.
Texas, you lived in California.
Yeah, I graduated high school in California.
Well,
Now that was, in the 70s, California,
you're pretty sick.
Oh, my God. And we lived in a house that, right now, if I probably went to look at the same house we lived in, it would probably rent for $2,500 a month, maybe more.
Yeah.
Something crazy.
Yeah, there in California.
Yeah.
But we paid $350 a month for it.
Damn.
It had a 2-car garage, a built-in pool, a whole wall was a fireplace, a sunken living room. It was just an awesome place.
Yeah,
Just
that sounds awesome.
But we got it so cheap because the guy that lived there was a college kid, and he just trashed it. You open the garage door, trash bags, right there. As soon as you open the garage door, trash bags. The whole garage is full of trash bags.
Oof.
And then the pool was slimy green.
Not taken care of.
No, not at all. So we got it cleaned enough where you could see in there and stuff. What was in there? There was an engine. There were all kinds of stuff was in this pool.
Yeah.
So we had to get all this stuff cleaned out, and we took care of the pool and all that stuff. We lived there until I graduated high school. Moved back here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was 18. We was getting ready to leave. That's what you gonna do? I said, what do you mean? What am I gonna do? He goes, well, you gonna stay here, or you going back with us? Duh. I just graduated high school. What do you think I'm gonna do? I ain't got. I know my friends out here, but they're not gonna.
They're not gonna support you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I could get a little pissy job, but still,
So talking about jobs, what kind of jobs have you held over the years? I know you have one specific trade that you've done mostly, but
Well, my first job in California, I worked at a car wash, and that lasted about 2 weeks. I said, nah, this ain't for me. I can't handle this stuff. It's just, I don't like washing cars in the first place, because I do that all the time, working for my dad. So, nope, I ain't washing no cars. I ain't doing that. So then I said, okay, so I went to this convalescent home, and I started out there as a dishwasher. Well, for time passed, real fast, just boom, I was a second cook.
that's cool.
The lady there was from New Hampshire, the head cook, and she taught me how to cook different meals and stuff, and okay, it's cool. And she had she had a 69 Firebird.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
And I had a little 64 Nova. Well, she loved my little 64 Nova.
dude, Novas are awesome.
A little automatic, 2-door. Me and my dad painted it, did all body work, painted it sapphire blue fire mist, which is a Cadillac color. And it's just a beautiful car. Well, I just love that little car. I love your little car. That accent, I said, well, she said, well, you want to trade your car? I said, well, for what? What you got? She goes, I got a 69 Firebird. This is in 74 or 73.
Wow.
I said, what? She said, I got a 69 Firebird. My son drives it, and he blew a transmission up in it. So I won't let him drive it no more, and I'm going to get rid of it. She said, you want to trade that car for my car? I said, plus how much? She goes, oh, no, honey, no money. You just your car for my car. Well, I'll have to talk to my dad, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do it.
That's probably doable.
That's doable, yeah. So I went on and told Dad about it. He goes, well, what's wrong with it? I said, well, I got to put a transmission in it, Dad. That's it. He goes, well, you got the money for that? Well, I'll have it in my next paycheck. I can buy a Warner transmission, 3-speed, for $40 at the junkyard. I'm done. Okay, let me go check it out. Me and then we looked at it. Oh my God. Oh my God. White, black interior, a black top. Oh, just a beautiful car.
Gorgeous car.
Beautiful, beautiful car.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think it had less than 50,000 miles on it.
Hell yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah, I mean, this car is how old, in 73, and it's a 69. Oh, yeah, I'm blown away, man, sure.
Yeah.
Here you go. Well, sure, in my first year, what I do, I like drag racing. Whoa, I blew it up.
I believe that.
Yep, I blew it up. So I had to rebuild the motor in it, and then brought it back here. Sold it to get Mary or Mimi. That's where it went. It went to your uncle.
There you go.
Uncle Ronnie.
Yeah,
he goes, Mike, what'd you do to this engine? I had to tell him what I did it. I hot rodded it up,
That's so
he goes,
funny.
I can't keep a pressure plate in there. I keep blowing them up.
Yeah.
That's so.
Well,
So he had to sell it.
I tuned it a little crazy. That's funny.
But I did body work, and that's all I've done.
So, take me back to you're driving that car. What's playing on the radio? What are you listening to there? Radio, 8-track, whatever. What are you listening to?
Oh, let's see. Well, I first started listening to is the Commodores.
Okay.
Let's see.
Someone famous came from the Commodores. One of the 4 members became very famous on their own.
Oh, that was Commodore 64.
True. True.
Anyway, continue. I'll figure out the Commodores thing.
I'm trying to think of the names of the bands, and let's see. All right, there's War.
War?
Yeah, the name of the band was War, I think. Or no, the song was War. I can't remember the name of the band who did that one.
The word war, I have no.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
I don't know.
Lionel Richie came from the Commodores. There you
go.
That's what I was thinking of, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
He was one of the original.
Yeah.
Lionel Richie, Commodore 64, easily confused.
Ah, yeah.
Fair enough.
Lionel Richie Rich.
So, the Commodores is pretty easy listening, right?
Yeah, that's about
Is that what genre wise then? If you can't pick exact artists, but
I'd listen to the they played the soul music, but it wasn't soul music like it is now. It's different. It was more like a rock and roll type, stuff that you could step to real good and stuff. People.
Sure.
Everybody could dance to it.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't listening to no country then at all. You see,
Good
oh my gosh.
what about Chuck Berry? Is that in that same kind of
Chuck
when
Berry,
rock is starting to
Chuck Berry and oh man, I can't think of what's his name at Ground Control dude. Ground Control.
David Bowie?
Yeah, David Bowie.
Ground Control, Major Tom.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Rest in peace, David Bowie.
Yeah,
Bob Dylan?
really.
You listen to Bob Dylan?
Yeah, Bob Dylan.
Basically all rock and roll is Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan.
Well, yeah, basically. So, that's
I'm serious, dude. There's so many Bob Dylan covers within rock and roll.
That's your
It's
teenage
not even
years,
funny.
right?
Sure.
Yeah.
So what did you start, after that, you had a couple shitty jobs, you got into body work, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
So you did that for a while. When did you get into music along those, which state were you in? Where were you at in your life when you started really getting into playing guitar, singing, that kind of stuff?
Well, I first started, when I was first playing guitar and all that stuff was here. Because I did my first singing thing, which scared the shit out of me, was me and your grandma were engaged.
Okay.
And there was this talent contest they was having in Indianapolis, or Bloomington, one of the two. And she wanted me to go do that. I had a loud 12-string, and me and my little brother wrote a song.
You and Jacket?
Yeah. So I said, okay, I'll try that. We'll go, let's go. So we drove up there. I did that. First time I ever seen a recording studio in my life.
That's cool.
And here I am in between a bunch of glass, 3 people, a big old board, and microphones all over the place. And I'm sitting here like this, just,
shaking.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I could not
so
be
funny.
still. I tried.
Yeah.
And the lady out there, she goes, calm down, honey, just calm down. I'm like, okay.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, you want to drink of water? Yeah,
That's right.
I was just glued, She said, okay, just calm down and just say your name. After I got, calmed down and my mouth unglued. And I said my name, and they got all the recording, the mic set. She said, okay, do your song then. I did my little thing, and then I got done. Wasn't nervous no more. And they played it back. And they come in to get me, and as they come in to get me, they was playing it back. And then, what the hell is that? And, wow, that's me, man. I never heard
yourself, yeah.
I never heard me like on a professional type deal.
Yeah.
And
That's
it just,
so
oh my God, I didn't know I sound like that.
Hell yeah.
Can you give me a year? Like, can we try to figure out when, or even a decade, that would have been?
It would have been in the 70s, because it'd been around somewhere in 75. Because me and your grandma got married in 75.
Okay. And this is Mimi.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
My mother, who's been on the podcast, is a mother.
Yeah,
Not his current wife.
Right, not my current wife.
Yeah. Who's a much better person in every way. And I'm not afraid to say that.
Well,
It's just
Bandpa to the Bandpa.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I was trying to come up with a junction for band Uncle, talking about Uncle Jack, but it was like Bunkle.
Yeah.
I
A
wasn't
little bit
really,
too close to bunghole.
yeah, I wasn't really digging the way Bunkle flowed.
Benuncle.
Bonobo.
So speaking
The
of
bangle.
bands,
Speaking of bands.
segue into a segue.
Yeah, speaking of bands, I have to poop.
And we're back, guys.
So while I was gone, you came up with a good answer to like music and stuff?
Yeah,
What's going on at the
the
time?
first rock and roll that I ever really listened to. I mean, to me, that like was really the good rock and roll.
Yeah.
And I went to their concert. Was when I got back here in '74, and we was living with my aunt and uncle. And my cousin say, "Hey, you want to go see Kiss?" I said, "What the hell's Kiss?"
What the hell's
He said, "Kiss, it's a rock and roll band."
That's
I said,
funny.
"Never heard of them." He goes, "You're kidding?" I said, "No, never heard of Kiss." But you'd like them. You really like them. Okay. So we went to Kiss. I think it cost like maybe $6, $8 a person to get in, something like that.
Jeez.
Or maybe even 10. So it was awesome. First band I ever heard. Rock and roll all the rest of my life. Then after that,
There you go.
until I got older. And
You still listen to Kiss?
yeah,
A little bit?
yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
There you go.
not really.
Not anymore.
Yeah,
That's fair.
just when it comes on, I'll listen to them.
Do you
Yeah.
what kind of stuff do you still kind of listen to a lot of the music you used to? Or have you kind of
No, well, kind of. I don't know, really, because I can't really like the Commodores and stuff like that.
Sure.
You have to get on certain stations anymore to
Right.
find them, and,
Yeah.
and that's like just maybe a lot of times it's all soul music to find that, or
Sure.
or get an oldies but goodies station if you can find them.
Yeah, so, okay, you get in your car, close the door, turn on the radio, what's playing? What do you listen to when you drive around?
I listen to 107, whatever that is. It's a modern, like the rock and roll stuff.
It's
older
like
rock and roll
classic
stuff.
rock. It's not like oldies.
Right.
Okay,
right.
but like classic rock.
Right.
So,
And I listen to GBF, which is the harder rock.
yeah, like the current metal
So,
station that
yeah.
most of us listen to.
Right.
103? Yeah.
I mean, I've made you some like mixtapes and CDs over the past, and like I have a general idea of what current music you like compared to like older music and stuff. And one of our pastimes is listening to records together and that kind of stuff. So like I have a decent understanding, but it's definitely still fun to delve into. So that's a great segue into this game we've prepared, where we're going to bracket up 2 different bands, and we're going to go through a couple of them until we figure out, on this list at least, what your favorite band is.
And
Now,
Bandpa is it.
There are going to be 2 bands that you probably have
You've no idea who they are.
who the hell they are.
And I think that makes it hilarious.
It's only 2, or could probably more than that.
It should just be the
It
2.
should just be the 2. If you don't know some of the other ones, we'll probably have to have a spot.
I would be surprised.
Yeah.
Really? How old are you, really?
So, do you want to start with the weird ones? Or do we want to
let's start with the weird ones, because the other ones are probably going to be
much faster and easy for you to decide.
Maybe easy, because I don't know. I mean, he's probably got different thoughts about.
Sure.
So what am I going to do? Hear a song or something? Try to figure out who.
So we're gonna, for the weird ones, you will know songs from the other bands.
Yeah.
So we're gonna show you songs from the two bands. These are like newer generation, like when we were in high school. One of them is from like we were in high school. They got big, and then another band is like in the past like 3 or 4 years has gotten huge.
So we picked some interesting stuff. So these first two are the ones you're not going to know. Then the rest on, we'll just tell you the name. You're not going to have to watch.
So probably what's going to happen is there's going to be a couple cuts
on these first where we're showing you something.
Because this is copyright stuff, so we can't just like play it.
Yeah.
So we're going to play it. It'll cut, and then
you'll do the
reaction.
Yeah.
Got you.
So the first two that we're going to do is a group called Baby Metal and a group called 21 Pilots.
Completely different.
So what I'd like
Metal?
Okay, so here's how I want to start. Before I
Metal.
show you anything, tell me what you think the band Baby Metal is.
Baby Metal is.
Just tell me what you think.
Like when you hear
I just put
Baby
the
Metal,
picture in your head. It sounds like a bunch of babies wearing diapers on, going to be screaming this stuff. I don't know.
Surprisingly, not super far off. Okay. So we're going to show... I'm kidding.
There's probably going to be a cut.
Yeah, because we're going to show you a clip of Baby Metal, and then we'll come back to your reaction of it. But this is Baby Metal. This song's called Gimme Chocolate.
Uh-oh. Oh my God. What the hell? What? You think you're gonna be a dude, a rock band or something?
Okay. So go ahead and give us your impression on Baby Metal. Tell me what you think.
So first of all, Baby Metal is Japanese rock, is J-rock.
Yeah.
It was Japanese
And
rock.
it's like...
So these girls are ranging, I think, from 12 to 18.
They're probably older now, so probably like 15
so
to
now
22 or something, you know.
So
like,
let me understand then. Baby Metal actually is like the Japanese rock. I mean,
They are a Japanese rock band.
That's what that is.
Baby Metal is the band name.
that's the name of their band.
Yeah, so
Okay,
it's not the genre. Like J-rock would be what it's called.
Yeah, that's the genre.
But they are the three girls are like the main singers.
Oh my God.
And dancers, and then they have like a full metal band behind them. They're called Baby Metal. They've gotten huge in the U.S.
Yeah.
like in the past couple.
Well, I can imagine with little girls and stuff. I mean, yeah, they.
Oh God.
Or is it little boys they're getting?
Well, it depends on who you ask.
Yeah, you ask.
Oh God.
And
Terrible.
the next band is 21 Pilots. So tell me what you think 21 Pilots is. Just off the name, kind of same thing. What is 21 Pilots?
I don't know. Be like that 5-finger death punch type.
Oh man. No.
Okay, interesting. At least you didn't go fully. It's 21 guys who fly.
First of all, if they'd be a lot better if there was 21 of them.
This is true.
It would be a lot- it would be a lot
What
better.
21 Pilots song should we show him? Stressed
Oh,
Out,
God.
Ride, Heathens.
Heathens, probably. It's probably.
God, they're all not very good. They're all not very good, if I'm honest.
This is 21 Pilots.
All right, so we're gonna let
those
him
are
Landing
Pilots.
strip, so that worked for them.
Yeah.
You know, 21 Pilots are.
I mean, it's playing.
Next.
Well, I think I know the answer, but so the question is, of those two bands, which do you prefer?
So, like I said, this is going to be tournament style, where between two bands, you're going to pick one, they'll move on to the next round.
I take the Pilot guys.
Okay, that's
Pilots.
Yeah.
kind of assume that. So
21 Pilots, 12. How many out?
12, 15 Pilots wins
Yeah.
the first round.
Yeah.
69 Pilots.
So these next brackets should go a little bit quicker.
And you shouldn't have to hear songs from any of them.
Yeah. So we're gonna knock these out before I do the next camera cut. So here's two more: Steppenwolf
Yeah.
and Jefferson Airplane.
Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf. All right. Pink Floyd and Guns N' Roses.
Floyd.
Yep, that's an easy one. Boston or 10 Years After.
10 years after. I like Boston too.
I know you do.
10 Years After was another group I was trying to think of a while ago.
I think Boston has the best album.
Yes.
Like their first album, self-made album, is the best.
I was digging through my records to find 10 Years After because I knew there was like a band that I could come up with that you would like. Let's see. Black Sabbath versus Foreigner.
Ooh, that's tough. Yeah, that's actually a tough one.
Yeah.
Ooh. Man.
You can hold and think about it, but the next one probably just as hard. So.
Okay, we'll just let's see. I seen Ozzy Osbourne in concert, and he pissed me off, so I'll go with the other guy.
Hold on.
I want to hear
that story.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that story because that sounds like a fucking awesome story. But I want to do the camera cut before you.
Yeah.
Okay, and then ZZ Top and Led Zeppelin.
ZZ Top.
Okay.
That one was not hard at all.
So
That's wild.
I'm just gonna pick these randomly now. ZZ Top versus Pink Floyd.
Yeah, they're gonna get harder.
Oh,
brother.
Floyd.
Floyd?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 10 Years After versus Foreigner.
Foreigner.
And
Really?
poor 21 Pilots. 21 Pilots versus Steppenwolf.
Oh, they're gone.
Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
There should be another one.
And what am I missing here? These two. Yeah, no, that's because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
So
we should have done.
that's all right.
It's fine.
The three-way.
So you've got 3.
I got a 3-way going.
Well, you
that's
can
fine.
pick
Yeah,
between the 3. So
just do like out of those 3.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this is a solid 3. Pink Floyd, Foreigner, and Steppenwolf.
Out of those 3, the
wins?
number 1.
And you can talk through this one more. So you've got,
Because obviously, as you go through your life, listening to different music, it's at different times in your life.
Well, Pink Floyd is the one that stuck with me the most through all my years.
There you go.
Especially their Dark Side of the Moon album when that came out.
Sure.
That
One of the most
Untouchable
yes,
album.
and that album just
Absolutely.
still just today this just gets me.
Yep, absolutely.
It's killer. So Pink Floyd's my winner.
So the winner of the bracket is Pink Floyd.
Wow.
Pink Floyd taking the win.
The wall.
Not surprised.
I mean, that was a pretty stacked lineup, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Have
That's the when we were
we
young
I'm
fest
surprised
right
21
there.
Pilots didn't win.
have we watched The Wizard of Oz with?
Yeah.
We've done that, right?
You did. Yeah.
Dark Side of the
Dark Side of the Moon.
Dark Side of the Oz. Or there's a like a thing.
Yeah.
But basically, you watch Dark Side of the Moon,
Right.
or watch Wizard of Oz playing Dark Side
Dark
of
Side
the
of the
Moon.
Moon. Right.
That's a good time.
And the way they had the music timed in with
Yeah,
all the scenes
yeah.
and stuff, it was pretty good.
All right, that was the tournament bracket. Oh, goodness.
Done.
So, I don't know when that cut out, but that's okay. Go ahead. So, Grandpa, what happened? You saw Ozzy and he pissed you off? Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We paid my money. Okay.
He loves bats.
To go see Ozzy Osbourne at Amphitheater, Mescal Amphitheater.
Oh,
Went and
yeah.
seen him, and who else was with him? Cheap Trick.
Oh, man.
Yeah, them two together.
Stack.
Okay, Cheap Trick opened for Ozzy. Okay,
Sure.
So they did their thing, and then they went back off stage stuff, and Ozzy come out to do his thing. Well, he come out and he was drunk.
Yeah.
Everybody kept telling him, "Get off stage!" He couldn't sing.
Yeah.
And nothing. He's staggering all the place.
Damn.
Get off stage. And he, fuck you, Evansville. And that's all they kept doing. So finally he got off stage, and everybody called Cheap Trick back on. So they finished out the show. So
Holy shit.
That's what pissed me off with Ozzy Osbourne, because he come on there all pissed off and drunk and all kinds of shit. No, that ain't right, man.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
We watched, that's so funny, this reminds me. We watched a video of like the top 10 most miserable performances because somebody was fucked up. So like either they were super high or they were super drunk or whatever. There was the drummer from the Who was getting carried off the stage. And it was like a documentary style where someone was interviewing him and was talking over the footage of him getting pulled off stage. He was like, yeah, Brian just like was backstage. He did like an elephant tranquilizer.
To wave her and and finally he couldn't hold it. Doctor was holding him up in his chair while he was drumming, but in the end he just went to pieces and collapsed.
Before the show, Keith had swallowed a gorilla tranquilizer. Gorilla
tranquilizer before the show. It's like, dude, how?
You get too big to lose, man.
Dude, I was like, how do you do
gorilla
tranquilizers before the show?
Yeah, we watched
so funny.
6 other people where it was just like, they got too drunk and here's what happened and shit like that. And then the next clip is a drummer from The Who on horse tranquilizers.
Oh, man.
That was a beaut for sure.
No, it was
gorilla.
It was a
gorilla
tranquilizer.
Yeah, because there's something even more unattainable than...
What?
Another entertainer that pissed me off because he got too fucked up to do his shit. It was Hank Williams Jr.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Damn, man.
Yeah, went to go see him in Texas. Me and my Texas wife. Bitch. Anyway.
Drama.
Yeah. Oh, big drama, man.
Here's the crumb.
Yeah,
Here's the crumb.
We went to see him and stuff, and he was the same way. He was just so drunk and staggering. He couldn't remember his own words to his famous songs that he sang 50 million times. Oh my gosh, come on.
Yeah, that sucks,
man.
I
paid money to see this,
Yeah, that sucks. I don't think I've ever had that experience, thankfully. But
the last time I saw Five Finger Death Punch, me and my dad left early because they were sucked.
Really?
And pretty bad, yeah. I think the guy was intoxicated, I think that was part of it, but it was just rough. But the good news is, we got to see Shinedown right before them, and we've seen Shinedown several times. Shinedown's fucking awesome live.
Yeah.
So it was well worth the price of the tickets, right? Like, we could have given a shit less.
But awesome.
I've seen Five Finger before, and it was pretty decent, and like I enjoyed it, but yeah, that last time was trash.
Have you seen Pink Floyd live?
No.
No.
I'd love to. I would have loved to, yeah.
What's somebody cool that you've seen? We might have asked this before, but what's somebody cool you've seen live?
Rush.
Oh,
okay.
man.
That's a cool one.
That's a good one.
And you talk about something that's really awesome. 3 people up there
Neil
doing
Peart.
that shit, man. Oh my god.
That's badass.
Neil Peart.
Neil Peart.
Yeah. Drums all around this dude, man. And he just, he's all around that. How in the world are you keeping your energy? Oh,
One of, if not the greatest drummer.
never mind.
Never mind how to keep your energy, but keep going.
Yeah.
They were awesome, most awesome. I see.
That's cool.
Rush would, dude.
I swear I've asked you that before, but I don't think I got that answer. So that's
Rush
sick.
is probably my favorite, like, classic rock.
I can see that. They're definitely my favorite prog rock band, but I mean, but like I listen to a lot of prog rock. I really like Yes as well.
Yeah.
Yes
Yes
really
is a
dope.
good band, real good rock
They got
band.
Roundabout, which also is one of my favorite memes.
Yeah.
That like where it freeze frames and it says to be continued.
Freeze
and it
frame.
goes. That's Roundabout by Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna put that in right now.
Freeze frame.
That should be pretty easy.
Oh, I forgot to freeze.
Freeze frame. Well, I hope I do that myself. Just click a button and it's like
Freeze.
that is pretty funny. I think we've covered most of our topics, which is good. We got another game for you to play, but so we got down to a really good artist on here. What's an album that you remember really liking a lot? Is there any specific album, like you said, Dark Side of the Moon, but is there another album that stuck with you, like a full album that you got into versus just a couple songs from a band? Because I think that whole idea of an album is going away right now, and concept albums keep that alive, but a lot of music is getting released, including what we plan to do, is getting released like in singles.
10 years afterwards, that was an album I listened to a lot, and then when I was younger, and then also there's the Beatles, because my sister was a big Beatles freak.
Sure.
So we listened to the Beatles a lot, so. But that's about the most albums I really listened to.
I know you saw a Beatles cover band locally. You never got to see the Beatles themselves, though,
No,
right?
never saw them.
Yeah.
So what album by the Beatles? Like this, is it self-titled The Beatles? I don't.
No, because she has so many of them.
Abbey Road, probably.
No, the White Album. That's a real good album.
Yeah.
You listen to it and they play it backwards. It's 69, whatever it is. I forget what it is.
That's funny.
Supposed to be some kind of weird shit back in the
Worship
day.
the devil.
Yeah.
Kill all people.
That's what like the conspiracy theories and stuff like that. You listen to the White Album backwards and it's going to say this. What? You're an idiot, man.
That's funny.
You listen to the White Album backwards, it's going to say, "Well, you're a white woman."
That's how they make simian language for the Sims.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so you got to live through. This is something I never thought to ask. This is a question I'm coming up with on the spot. Liking and being into rock and roll during the time of the Satanic Panic, right? You're familiar with that concept. So, like, did you get to see that? You know, the rock and roll is the devil, and like, how much of that did you get to experience? I want to say persecution because it's probably a bit of a heavy-handed word.
Whenever Satanic Panic was going on, where would you have been living?
Oh, geez, I don't know.
Well, so like that was like a late 80s, early 90s kind of big thing, right?
Because that's when horror movies started getting like really big.
Okay, then I was late 80s, early 90s. Let's see, I'm trying to figure it out.
Because that's when you were in the music scene.
Here, right?
But you...
Yeah, I was here.
Because you came back in 74, you said?
Yeah, so I was here.
So when you were
I was in Texas, too, see, because I moved to Texas in 82.
Okay.
Me and your Mimi grandma did. And then that worked for a year, then they moved back, and I stayed there. Okay. So I stayed there for 8 years altogether, and I moved back here in 90, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so like right around then would have been like Satanic Panic.
Yeah, and then, the music I was doing then when I was in Texas, that's when I got out of the rock and roll stuff, because whenever I sang rock and roll, I used to sing it all the time, and I ripped my vocal cords.
Yeah.
And so after I did that, then I quit singing rock and roll because I had to scream so much in it, you know.
Sure, yeah.
So...
It's in my blood, baby.
Then I went to country. And I started singing country and stuff then. Yeah. And then that's in Texas when I really got into country.
Gotcha. So your music didn't really like overlap with that.
No.
You never really got to see it. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, but it didn't really overlap with that.
Right.
Because even like...
Yeah, so he was getting out of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of sex to that Satanic Panic that I find hilarious. So there's music that they had problems with. There's horror movies, like you said. D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, was like a big, like, you're gonna go to the devil because you're playing D&D, you know, stuff like that. So that's a period of time that fascinates me. It absolutely fascinates me. So our final, like, game we had for you, okay, is we've got a couple different music genres, and I want you to try to define what you think they are, and then we're going to show you
just based on
examples
what they're called.
Yeah. And these we're going to find examples.
Just what they're called? I mean, by the names of them?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then we're going to show you an example, and we're going to find something copyright free so we can kind of watch along, like everyone can watch along. So, actually, here, I'm going to have you start, and I'm going to go grab a pair of headphones for me.
Yeah, get that Coke out of the freezer for me.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
All right. So, we have 3 here that we want you to we're going to say the word. It's basically just going to be a word association. We're going to say it. You're going to be like, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh, really?
Okay. So we're going to, so Riley. Yeah. Are you wanting to have him listen immediately after I say it, or like?
Well, I'm going to give him a chance to try to guess what it is. And then...
Okay, so the first one we're going to do is, like, the easiest one, is just EDM.
Who?
EDM.
It's an acronym.
It's an acronym. Do you want to say what it is?
You can in a minute, but let us try to guess first.
Yeah, okay.
EDM.
EDM, so it's 3 words, starting with E and D and M.
Right, but have what to do with music?
Yeah. With music, yeah.
So it'd be the name of a band?
This is going to be genres.
The genre.
So type of music.
Type of music. So EDM. I don't know. It'd be like.
So guess what it could stand for. Start there.
Electric.
Yeah.
Electrical.
Yeah.
Electric digital. Electrical digital. Magnet. No.
Electric digital magnets.
Music with magnets.
Yeah,
I was trying. Okay.
No, you're doing. We're not.
Hey, look, it ain't just a hat rack. I'll be there.
Hey, he's doing it. He's doing it.
Trying to help.
All right, Casey. What does EDM stand for?
EDM is electronic dance music.
electronic dance. See, I thought I was smarter now.
Well, you had electronic, so you were.
Well, we still love you.
Hang on to those.
That's good.
So you're on the right path.
I love being loved.
So then the next one we have is called Mathcore.
Mathcore?
Mathcore.
And you can take them off for a second.
What do you think mathcore is?
Yeah, what is Mathcore? Right, Bandpa.
Sound like something doing homework or something. I don't know.
So let me give you, so metal, like core. What is core, right? So you have like metal music and then metal core, which is supposed to be like the most simplified, like the middle, what is metalcore, right? Or hardcore, or core being the center of something.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you get that as your end, but math is the influential part. So it's metal math, essentially. Okay. And so how would you involve those two things together if you were to guess?
Metal music and math.
That sounds terrible.
Oh.
Because I mean that's
synthesizers.
well, it's generally that's what they do is they take. It's a pretty good guess. They take music and
I don't know.
No, I'm sorry. I'm laughing. We're laughing at what's on the screen right now. No, Riley has. No, go back to it. Riley has his YouTube pulled up right now.
Shaun the Sheep.
His movies and shows is Shaun the Sheep, the Big Chase movie.
Watch later.
2010.
That's the only movie I own on YouTube is Shaun the Sheep.
Holy fuck.
That's so good.
So good.
Okay.
He just stopped on that world like,
Sheep.
So basically, they write music mathematically to try, like, if you were to use ratios, how would you take guitar chords and make them exactly mathematically, like, hard and technical and fit in
You know where you're at, where my head's at? Oh, we done went way over that.
I mean, it's just you take music and you take math and you go,
Yeah.
it's that. Okay.
All right. Okay.
So,
and then the last.
Yeah, go ahead and do the last one.
The last one that we have is Gent.
Who?
Which is it's spelled D-J-E-N-T.
I thought you said Jets.
No, Gent.
Gent.
Gent?
Gent.
Well, didn't you say D?
Yeah,
Yes.
D-J-E-N-T.
Okay, then
Gent.
where's the duh?
It's silent. It's silent.
It's in the music, bro.
You got okay.
Oh,
so
man.
it's still duh. Okay.
So, if you were to guess what gent was, what would your guess be?
Jeez.
how are we expecting?
I know exactly.
How
how
are we
it's
come
supposed
up
to
with all
describe. I know
these
exactly how. I got this.
Oh, dude.
I know how to explain it.
I
I'm gonna
hate.
say.
I hate.
Where have I been all my life? I mean, that's
Okay. So.
Austin, explain gent for
So you
Grandpa.
take the D that's in the front of gent and
Yes.
you just go da 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 da
The word gent is an onomatopoeia, so it's supposed to sound like gent, 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 gent.
explaining it to
It's the way the
everyone
guitar
that
sounds.
gotcha.
It's literally an onomatopoeia, so it's like gent, 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 gent. So we're gonna start with gent because it's right
You
here.
know our favorite Gent band.
So is this? Did we figure out if this is copyright free?
I don't know if it is.
Oh, okay.
We're back.
We're back, baby.
All right, everybody clap.
No, not the clapping, man.
I wasn't the one that started this time. Let's go. It's caught on.
All right, guys.
If you've
was
listened
fun.
this far and everything, you know what everybody else is gonna say all at the same time. We're just bad at doing it.
Look, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully,
Bandpa.
yeah,
Hey, I
thank you.
appreciate you guys. Really.
Thank you so
really.
much.
We had fun. We're gonna get the cameras off and hang out and play some games and shit. So that'll be fun. Check out our merch on our website,
Yes.
Yes.
please.
Watch socials.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep following our YouTube channel. Check out our Spotify. You know, and just catch us on the flip flop, y'all. Thanks so much.
Thank
Remember, you were worth it.
And you are cumbered.
Buy merch.
Yeah.
Yeah.